Hello everyone, I am your host, TheOwlHat, and welcome to Let's Play Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines. I bet you thought I was going to say The Binding of Isaac, didn't you? No, not this time. This time we are starting a brand new game and series on the channel, and I certainly hope you enjoy it. Let's just jump right in. This is basically a vampire simulator. It's a bit like 2001, 2002 era Vampire Skyrim, before actual Vampire Skyrim, since there is actually a vampire add-on for the Skyrim game. Sort of a sandbox action RPG. It's a role-playing element in that you can add dots to your character and customize them completely over time. Let's start with making our character from the clan. You can pick any one of the 7 clans in the more or less good vampire category, which are the Brujah, Gangrel, Malkavian, Nosferatu, Toreador, Tremere, and Ventrue. Brujah, they're sort of the angry and violent rabid vampire. Gangrel are the very animalistic vampires. Malkavians are the nut jobs. They are insane. Make you want a nice big glass of Malk, if you know what I mean. Nosferatu, they are the ugly vampires. You can see right there, they look like Nosferatu, like Max Schreck from the old-fashioned Nosferatu movie, if you happen to know what that is. Toreador, they are the pretty vampires, personally my favorite clan, because each vampire, you can guess it, they all have separate powers based around their clan and each little part of the vampire cliche they occupy. You can also select male or female. Male or female, there you go. Although, let's be honest, it doesn't help the Nosferatu out much. In fact, it may be worse. That's just horrifying. Anyway, you also have the Ventrue. These are the rich movers and shakers. The Ventrue and the Toreador are probably the most Lestat-like from Interview with a Vampire, vampires you'll find in the game. Also, you know, let's be honest, the Gangrel is also kind of cool. That's female Gangrel. Like her sleeve tattoo. Anyway, my favorite, the Toreador. I really like the skills you get with the Toreador. You can also select a character history for them, which gives you certain pros and cons to add to your character. Velvet Rope Doorman, as a for instance, swap the priority of your abilities to talent, skills, knowledge. I'm just going to go right ahead with Rapacious Bloodlust, which gives us an extra point in strength and brawl, makes us more likely to frenzy, and it's harder to raise our stealth ability. I like playing tanky characters and just tearing shit up. That's just me. So we're going to add an extra point in our dodge. We are going to add, say, a point in our scholarship. 2 points to scholarship, maybe? Or 1 point to computers. Let's add 1 point to computers. I want an extra research and intimidate. Each of these skills adds extra things, which will change your conversational abilities as you pick up side quests from other people. That's the way in which it is like Skyrim. For this, we're going to add 1 extra to appearance, I think. And 1 more we got. That's charisma for persuasion or haggle. So let's just go with charisma so we can talk people into shit. That's just my personal preference. Now, powers, I mentioned. Auspex enhances your mental faculties. Costs 1 blood per activation. This means that it adds your ability to hack as well. It also makes it more likely to spot important items, kind of makes them glow. Presence, that frightens characters and adds a, it says, -1 penalty to strength, wits, and perception. It's a debuff, basically. Celerity, the most fun, at least for this character, would probably be, it is, Vampire Super Speed, because come on, Vampire Super Speed is just fun, let's be honest. We're going to add 1 for stealth. We don't really need to, 2 more? Oh, I can add 2 more here? Was I not paying attention? Let's get an extra brawl and an extra dodge. Got 2 intimidate, 2 seduction. It's good enough for a start character. Every time you gain experience or complete a quest, you will get extra dots to add to this screen right here, which will power up your character over time. Anyway, this is the intro movie, so I will shut up for most of it. Promise. That room is a mess. Absolutely. Oh, why would you handcuff to the back of the bed? Sorry, personal, I guess.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence.
That's the prince up on stage. He's kind of a douche.
Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siren. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests.
He's missing a button on his suit.
The accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society.
Why his coat?
Endanger all of our blood. Forgive me.
Fuck you.
Let the penalty commence.
A big ass sword. Ah, that's a bummer.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit!
I have decided it is bullshit also. By the way, most of the characters are shown here, gonna be important to the story later. But seriously, fuck that guy.
Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost.
If the ideal significance is that you are a dick, then I totally got that message. I feel like the intro movie would be really upgraded with some music.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
And fuck you too, buddy. Left click to continue. What do you think? Should we do a little more? I think we can do a little more. Gained light clothing. Was I naked before? Because it didn't seem like it. Who the hell are you?
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Why the hell not? And by the way, your ears are not deceiving you. That is the voice of Bender and Jake from Bender from Futurama and Jake from Adventure Time, respectively. John DiMaggio. Who the hell are you?
I'm Jack.
Are you?
What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide, and we'll trade life stories, okay? Until then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Technically, you got at least all night. Okay, I could use the help. All right.
Why don't we step out back here?
I like it where I am. At least I'm out of the theater.
Nice and stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know.
Being awfully nice.
You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
No, I work tomorrow, so no drinking tonight. Drink a what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here.
It's perverse.
Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So what do I,
All right. You go down there, casually. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Well, I have played this game a few times before. It's been one of those nights I could use a drink.
Go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Oh, fine. Left click to continue. Okay, oh, backwards. Forwards. Alright, give me a second. It's been a while. Okay, we can turn with this here. Alright, I got the hang of it. Z is switch view. By the way, this is our little vampire character here. At any rate, I wanted to mention this because feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key, default F. When you are close, it is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you've begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed, default F, again to stop feeding. Back to first person view, there was something I noticed. Like, seriously, how the fuck did you get down here looking for your car? That's obviously an abandoned car. It's a shell of a thing. This is filled with boxes. That's a solid fence. That's a solid fence. These doors are all closed. You didn't get through that huge gate. I mean, huge fence there. So, how the hell did you get back here? By the way, totally need your blood, dude. Sorry about this. Leave you all, drained of blood in an alley. That's kind of a fucked up way to end your night. Not that I've ended my night that way. Let's stop feeding before we drain his ass completely dry. You go ahead and wobble there. They totally space out after you feed, though, so you don't have to worry about anyone coming upon a victim that was already fed on. What the hell is that? I've never noticed that before. I just thought it was like some weird paint. That is a fucked up door. What happened there? Anyway, guys, mysterious human appearing at the end of an alleyway aside. Yeah.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it.
Feeling something.
Your eyes, you're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great. When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred. Kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart.
Man, I'm hungry. He said steak.
Water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch the sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
I got it, but I feel like fire and a shotgun are probably bad news for most things.
Okay, now.
Dot?
You get inside here and head upstairs. Be up with
If you say so. How you gonna see what the ruckus is? Alright, opening the door. Closing the door? Closing the door. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. That's just the intro. Go ahead and let me know if you would like to see more, because I will be happy to play more. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you'd like to see more from my channel, hit subscribe. Go ahead and tell me what you thought of the video in the comments section, and I will see you next time.